Hello and happy Easter, my friends. Ellen here. Welcome back to my Southern Kitchen. Hope all you're doing well and staying safe and healthy. Can you believe Easter is 5 days away? Oh my God. It is upon us, and the Easter Bunny's coming soon. Hope everybody got their decorations and eggs and goodies ready. Today, I'm going to make the ultimate bread for Easter and summertime. We're going to make hot cross buns. And my friends, these are so simple and easy to make. The bomb.com delicious. They're going to be full of raisins and spices. And we're going to brush them with a yummy sugar glaze. Be sure to make your mouth water. And these delights will be a great addition to your Easter dinner. If y'all fan of hot cross buns, y'all going to love this recipe. And I'll post a complete recipe along with the instructions down below in the description box. And also check out my breads recipes playlist and my previous videos, carrot pound cake. I'll post link to both of those down below in the description box. So grab your flour, your yeast, your raisins, and your spice and sugar, because we're about to bake some hot cross buns magic in my Southern kitchen. Here we go. Alright my friends, the first step we're going to do is make up the dry ingredients. In my large bowl and sifter, I have 3 1/3 cups of bread flour. And this isn't hot cross buns without some yummy spices. I have 1½ teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and 1/4 teaspoon each of ground cloves and ground allspice. Going to sift these together. Smells good. Alright, so now we're going to set the dry ingredients aside while we work on the other ingredients. In my bowl, I have 1 cup of raisins, or you can use currants or dry cranberries or dry blueberries. And in 2 our raisins, we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of freshly squeezed orange juice, or to jazz it up, you could add in some rum. Give this a quick stir. Alright, so now I'm going to place my raisins in the microwave for about 45 seconds until they're plump and juicy. Alright my friends, this is what the raisins look like. See how plump and juicy they are? That looks great. Alright, so now we're going to let the raisins cool completely. In the meantime, let's go ahead and prepare the yeast. In my measuring cup, I have 1/4 cup of warm water. Now let it come to 110 degrees. And in 2 our water, we're going to add in 1 package of active dry yeast and 1/4 teaspoon of white sugar to help feed the yeast. And give it a quick stir. And we're going to let this sit until the yeast risen and puffing, about 10 minutes. Alright my friends, our yeast has risen. This is what it looks like. Big and puffy. Now we're ready to move forward with the recipe. In my large bowl, I have 1/4 cup each of packed light brown sugar and butter flavored shortening. And in 2 our brown sugar and shortening, we're going to add in 1 cup of warm evaporated milk. My favorite ingredient. And we're going to mix all these ingredients together until they're well incorporated and the shortening melts. Alright my friends, this is what our milk mixture look like, and the shortening has melted. So now we're going to let this cool to lukewarm. Alright my friends, our milk mixture has cooled to lukewarm. Now ready to add in the other ingredients. We're going to add in the zest of a medium orange, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 1 extra large egg at room temperature, the yeast mixture, and we're going to start with 1½ cups of the dry ingredients. And I switch my beaters to my dough hooks. We're going to Mix these until they're well combined. All right, my friends, now it's time to add in the rest of the dry ingredients. All right, my friends, now it's time to add in the raisins, and I drain them. And we're going to continue mixing until they're well incorporated. And I'll bring you back. All right, my friends, I'm through mixing up my dough. So now I place it onto a flour counter, and I have a bowl of bread flour. Just going to knead it a few times. Add a little bit more flour. And dust some on my hands. All right, my friends, I'm through kneading my dough, and this is what it looks like. Nice and stretchy. That's what you're looking for. All right. So now I have placed my dough into a large bowl that I grease with cooking spray, or you can use oil. And make sure you roll the dough around so that way the dough won't be sticky. So now we're going to cover it. You can use a clean kitchen towel or plastic wrap. We're going to place it in the warm place, and we're going to let it sit for about 2 hours until it doubles in size. And I'll bring you back. All right, my friends, our dough has risen. Now we're going to punch a hole in the middle to release the air. So now I have placed the dough on my work surface. I'm going to add a little flour. I'm going to knead it a little bit. And if your dough's too sticky, you can always add more flour. So now we're going to cut it in half. And we're going to get about 12 pieces. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting my dough, and I'll bring you back. All right, my friends, I'm through cutting out my dough. Gave it 12 pieces. So now we're going to place them onto my 9 by 13 inch baking dish that I greased with cooking spray, or you can use melted butter. So now we're going to pinch it and hold it tightly like this. Want to be a shape like a dinner roll. Just like that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish with the rest of my buns, and I'll bring you back. All right, my friends, I got all my buns together. So now they're going to go for a second rise. We're going to cover it again, and we're going to let it sit in a warm place for about 1 hour until they double in size. While our buns are rising, let's go ahead and make our flour paste that we're going to make a cross on top of the roll. In my bowl, I have a half a cup of bread flour, or you can use all-purpose flour, and we're going to add in 5 tablespoons of water. Alrighty, just going to stir this together until it's well combined and until it forms a paste. Alright, my friends, our flour paste is complete. Perfect consistency. That looks great. So now I'm going to pour this into my Ziploc bag. Alright, my friends, our roast has risen. This is what they look like. Now we're ready to make our cross. We're just going to draw a straight line all the way down, like so. You can also use a piping bag if you like. And then we're going to make another straight line like so. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish piping my buns and I'll bring you back. Alright, my friends, I'm through piping my buns. That's a beautiful cross. Now we're ready to put them in the oven. We're going to put them in the preheated 400-degree oven. Alright, my friends, I have taken my hot cross buns out of the oven. Smells heavenly. Nothing like the smell of freshly baked bread. And they're nice and golden brown. Now time for the final step. Over here in my bowl, I have a sugar glaze, which is a 1/4 cup of white sugar and a 1/4 cup of water. And I mix all these together until they're well incorporated. And we're just going to brush the sugar glaze on top of our hot cross buns for extra sweetness. My mouth's watering. And I love the smell of yeast. Ooh, I can hear that sizzle. Yeah. Fantastic. Alright, my friends, there you have it. Sweet spice hot cross buns. Doesn't look pretty. So now I'm going to let them cool for about 10 minutes. And then I'll fix them up a plate and I'll give it a taste. Alright, my friends, I fixed me up a plate. It's nice and golden brown on the bottom. And I'm going to show y'all how soft and tender it is. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at the raisins inside. And I like to add some butter on my hot cross bun. Ooh, this is going to be amazing. Alright, now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. Look at that. Have a bite. Look at that texture. I can taste all the spices. And the raisins are juicy. They just melt in your mouth. And I can taste the orange. And I love that sugar glaze on it. These hot cross buns are magnificent, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. This deserves another bite. Yum-o. Hot cross buns delicious. My friends, I want to thank all y'all for watching and joining me in my southern kitchen today. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And don't forget to share this with your family and friends. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Also, hashtag Ellen's Homemade Delights on Facebook or Instagram. And to purchase a cookbook along with your picture, please send me an email, ellenshomemadedelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I'll see you next time. Let's eat. Much love. Stay safe and happy Easter.